Good morning and welcome to Kid News. I'm Tori. Today is Monday, August 24th, 2020. And we begin with double trouble along the Louisiana coast. For the first time in more than a century, 2 hurricanes could hit within 48 hours. Marco is a Category 1 and will slam ashore midday today. Tropical storm Laura is right behind and is expected to intensify before striking on Wednesday. Weather watchers say the predicted 1-2 punch is unprecedented in modern times. 2,600 miles away, California could use some of that rain. Hundreds of lightning-spark wildfires continue to race across the state. More than 1 million acres have burned and more lightning is in the forecast. According to the state's lead firefighter, the worst is not behind us. Happy news ×2 from the animal kingdom. First, giant panda Mei Xiang gave birth to a cub Friday at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. Like all baby pandas, it's about the size of a stick of butter, pink and hairless. Black and white fur will start to show in about 3 weeks. And to Tennessee, where a 150-pound tortoise is now back home after 74 days on the lam. Solomon somehow escaped his pen in Ashland City back on June 8th, and even though he's huge and only moves in slow motion, wasn't spotted until last week, less than a mile from home. His family has since reinforced his enclosure and may fit Solomon with a GPS tracker, just in case. Last week it was the Democrats. This week it's the Republicans. The GOP convention will begin today, mostly virtually, and end with President Trump accepting his party's nomination Thursday night. Yesterday, though, the focus was on the coronavirus. Mr. Trump announced a major new treatment called convalescent plasma, which uses the antibodies of those who've recovered. Now that the FDA has approved it, the White House is urging all Americans who've had the virus to donate blood so it can be made into a therapy to help the infected. Another sign that 2020 is a year like no other. NASA says that just one day before the presidential election, a space rock will swing precariously close to Earth. The asteroid is 6.5 feet across and will make its appearance Monday, November 2nd. According to scientists, it has a 0.5% chance of hitting the planet and will likely burn up in the atmosphere before that could happen. Coincidentally, just last week, NASA reported its closest flyby of an asteroid ever. It was the size of a Ford Bronco and flew at a speed of 8 miles per second, just 1,830 miles above the southern Indian Ocean. That's about the same distance between Chicago and Las Vegas. Interesting, NASA says, but nothing to lose sleep over. Falling into the same interesting but don't worry category, a leak on board the International Space Station. It's minor, and the astronauts are in no danger, but they did spend much of the weekend trying to pinpoint its location. According to NASA, a little bit of air from inside continuously seeps out. They noticed an increase in the rate of escape last year, but because they've been so busy, had to wait until now to find and fix it. In other kid news notes, a 194-year-old apple tree, thought to be the oldest in the Northwest, has died of old age. The tree in Vancouver, Washington, was planted in 1826 when fur traders settled the area. It's become a local celebrity. A park was built around it, and a party was held every year to celebrate it. To North Georgia, where an 8-year-old boy is now the youngest to ever solo pilot a hot air balloon. JT Head took a 20-minute flight 400 feet off the ground. The previous record was set in 2011 by a 9-year-old. And K-pop band BTS has done it again. Its video for Dynamite set a new YouTube record by hitting 100 million views in just 24 hours. That's it for Kid News. Now our Kid News quiz. What could hit the Louisiana coast this week? Two hurricanes within 48 hours. What are astronauts trying to find on the space station? A small leak. How big is a baby panda at birth? The size of a stick of butter. What holds its convention this week? the Republican Party. In One for the Road, there's apparently no minimum age for a she shed. 11-year-old Lauren Nelson of upstate New York wanted a place to call her own, so she bought her neighbor's old junky RV. He wanted $500. She offered him $400, then went about remodeling it herself. Out went the mice and cobwebs. In came a teal and white beachy boho vibe that is wowing the internet. So much so, this entrepreneurial middle schooler now has a new source of income, renting it out for $20 a night. Before we go, we have Kid News birthday shout-outs for Raiden in Bandung, Indonesia, Tade in Lafayette, California, Louisa in Newton, Massachusetts, Paula in Stamford, Connecticut, Sophie in Auburn, Alabama, Daniel in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, Jatheria in Cove City, North Carolina, and to Maryland for Zachary and Ethan, both in Bethesda. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts. We'll see you back here for more Kid News tomorrow morning.